Hi, it's Vicki Hinze. I thought today would have a little informal chat, and basically, I'm talking to my writer friends today. You know, it's very easy to say that it's going to get better and it's going to get easier, and writing is going to, it's all going to come together and everything's going to be fine. But that's not really fair because writing is a tough business. And I think that it's more important to be totally honest with you than to lift you up falsely. Um, Writing is tough, and you're going to get chewed up and spit out 900 times over the course of a career. That's the bad news. The good news is that you have other writers and other people in your support team outside of your family and friends. By that I mean your agent, your editors, but mostly other writers. When you get knocked down, they'll lift you up. When you're flat out on the ground, they'll give you what you need to raise you and to help guide and direct you and so that you can find your way. And during those times when you feel like you have been chewed up and spit out and you can't take one more gnaw, you're going to discover something fabulous. And that is that you can. And the reason that you can is because you see, writers are not made, they're born. And you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. If it were all easy and you didn't run into a lot of challenges and you didn't run into brick walls now and again and you didn't hit stumbling blocks, you wouldn't really understand the value of what it means to write or the value of what your words are capable of doing and giving to other people. It's by getting knocked down and getting back up that you realize you can and realize the true value of that. And let me give you one quick example. I've had a lot of eye problems, as you know. Okay. What I have discovered is that when my eyes, for example, during one set of surgeries, I had to sit with my eyes sewn shut for 3 days. And the doctor gave me pain pills, and I had an allergic reaction to them and broke out in hives. And it was over the weekend. So not only did I have the eyes sewn shut, couldn't see anything, couldn't move around, totally dependent, and now I've got hives too, and itching like crazy, and I'm like this inside, and I'm thinking I can't take one more thing, not one more thing. But you know what? I did. I made it through that weekend, and so when someone shortly thereafter approached me and said, "I'm a writer and I'm having eye problems." And they're going to have to work on my eye, and I'm not going to be able to see clearly for a couple of days. And that person obviously wanted sympathy. Well, you know what they got? They got what they needed, and that was a little swift kick in the backside. Because what I learned during that 3 days when I couldn't see anything, I had to just sit, was that sometimes when you lose your vision, you really see most clearly. I plotted multiple books in that 3 days. I don't know how. I couldn't think because it hurt. I itched. It was a maddening time. And yet, I plotted multiple books. So, that's my message to you. Don't expect it to get easy. Don't expect to do well on a book and say, oh, I've made it. Everything's great. There are always going to be ups and downs. The good news, somebody will be there to help you get up when you can't. Uh, kind of like the little angel uh, uh, saying, and that is, your other writing friends and your support team, they remind you that you can fly. So I hope that's helpful. Enjoyed having this little chat with you. And to all of you, I say, it may be hard, but it is definitely worth it. Blessings.